Afternoon, everyone. It is a messy, rainy, cold Sunday afternoon. So what better thing to do on a rainy day than to do a little bit of crafting? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And you see I'm wet from having gone outside to take Maddie out. And of course the umbrellas were in the truck. So I got drenched going to the truck to get the umbrella. She got drenched and decided no, she didn't want to do anything outside. So back in we came, dripping wet. So anyway, I am going to be using E6000. I have never used this before. Now that is the truth. In the years upon years that I have done craft work, I've always used hot glue and I don't know, maybe a couple of times some type of a super glue, something like that. So this will be the first time using E6000. It says that it forms a permanent bond for use on fabric, metal, wood, brass, ceramic, and more. Well, I hope the more includes candles because I'm going to be working with this candle. In a previous video, I mentioned something about something that was forthcoming that I was super excited about. Well, this is part of what I am super excited about. And I'm not going to go into any of the details just yet, but I thought I would show you something that I am doing, and I don't know, maybe you can guess. So yeah, I'm using this pillar candle, the E6000 I've already shown you, and I'm going to be working with this ribbon, and this button. This is an idea that I saw on Pinterest, and it does not look like it would involve much at all. So I hope that I can get it done. You know, my hands don't always work with my brain. So this ribbon is a nice roll of ribbon. I got it at Hobby Lobby. See this? And then it's got that backing on it. So it's got a nice straight edge. So let's see. I'm going to wrap it around like so. I'm going to allow a good bit of overlap. I'm going to use the factory edge to get it good and straight. So all I'm thinking that I'll need to do is secure this in with some of the glue. Bring this around. Secure it there as well. Pretty good amount on it. Let's fold it over. There's the seam right there. And I got the edges on both sides matched up. So that's the first part. This is the ribbon that goes next. Plan is to take and wrap this ribbon around the wide ribbon, keeping it in the middle. And I want to get my seam on the same seam as the other. This is satin ribbon. I want this ribbon in the middle. And I want the overlap to be at the same seam as the wider ribbon. So this is where it needs to go. This down. I'm gonna keep it in the middle. I'll roll it around. That's what we have now. The next part is the button. Isn't that pretty? So, this is the back, so this should go about right here. It's got these little pieces that you would sew through when you're sewing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to break these off. I've done this before on buttons that I use for some type of decorative item on a craft project I was doing, so it can be done. So let me see about getting these two pieces off. So I've got the needle nose pliers, and remember I'm trying to get the little button thread loops off. I've got one off. There it is right there. That one came off fairly easily, but I even had Gary to try to get this one off, and it's a struggle, so let me keep working on this. Please be careful. To get it all right, I want it to lay flat. Now it will lay flat, so thank you, Gary. Okay, to give it just a little bit more bling, I added another wrap of the wide glitter ribbon, and I think that just finished it off. I'm happy with it. Any guesses? Any ideas? I'm super excited. Super excited. I'm about to start on another one, and this one is going to involve a wooden clothes hanger, some sequin trim. I'm going to use my trusty glue gun. I'm just used to using it. What I'm going to do is I am going to begin, and I think wrapping this around will be an easy enough deal. I'll just, kind of help it stay a little bit with some hot glue. So let me start with hot glue here. And kind of slide it over as close to the neck of the hanger as possible, the wire part of it. Let's see how this works with just a continual wrap around with a little bit of glue to help it stay in place. And so here we are, the finished product. Nicely wrapped. The ends are completely covered. This is not 100% complete. I still have something to add to it, but it's going to require a run to Hobby Lobby, which I will be making on Tuesday. Peyton's tennis season begins Tuesday, so the first match is in Warner Robins. That's the closest Hobby Lobby to me. So I will be dropping in to get the last thing that goes on this particular project. Okay, any ideas? All right, let's see what the next one will involve.